What's good? This is your man Red Wisdom coming at you with another video. And I'm sure you probably wondering how this dude finally changed clothes because his first three videos he was looking the same. But when I just get on the train, like with the game, I just start flowing. They say you flow from the Survivor Scrolls, and you do. So you're probably gonna see me in the same shirt, recording a whole bunch of videos a day, the same way. So it is what it is. But life is good right now. Like I said, I'm currently on the road traveling in Puerto Rico. You sound like my voice is all messed up because like I went out last night. There's a beautiful part of San Juan called La Placita, and like it's a interesting kind of like block party that goes on at night. You go out and you meet random people, you have fun, you dance, you enjoy life, and everything's all good. And that kind of really influenced my topic for today, which is basically about carpe diem and seizing the moment because time isn't on your side. I have like a whole list of video topics, but today it's about seizing the day, seizing the moment because time's not on your side. And that applies to anything in life, in business, and in dating. And so to kind of like preface what I mean is that, life gives us opportunities. And these opportunities may be visible or invisible to the naked eye. And one of the things that you must develop within the game is kind of like your conscience. Because I'm going to do a video on this on later, but there's really three ways to make a decision. With your head, with your heart, with your gut. Your head is all logic-based decisions. Your heart is like emotional-based decisions, what you feel. But then your gut is like kind of like the perfect blend between the two of them. And so like when it comes to seizing the day and seizing the moment, you don't want to overthink. You don't want to, take too long to make a decision. Because if you overthink, if you overprocess stuff, you might think yourself out of making the right decision that you need to make in life. And so I'm kind of going to take this angle to focus more on business and dating today. And so specifically, like with dating, today, what's really going on in the dating space, particularly like if you're single, like I am, you're realizing that it's really, really hard to get the attention of females. I mean, of people in general. It's because we're being so inundated with so many different channels of marketing. Like you got social media crushing people, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, you name it, TV. Like it's mainly this. Like this is the most distracting thing like in the world. And so when you have a female's attention, you have to take advantage of it. Like you can't play games anymore. Like you should never be playing games with anybody. But nowadays, like if a woman is giving you her attention, you have to take it. You have to take it. Because like a woman's number one most valuable currency is her attention. Because whether they're going to admit it or not, and I'm going to go on this in-depth ad nauseum later on, like in other videos on this channel, but at the age of 30, everything changes for men and women. Women's market value starts to plummet. Men's market value starts to increase. And so when you're dealing with women under the age of 30, they're kind of in their prime time. They have the nice bodies still. They haven't maybe not been divorced yet. They maybe don't have kids. They don't have much baggage per se. And so like when a woman is in her prime, she has the luxury to kind of like diddly daddle and go all over the place, play the field, be fickle, be coy, and kind of play games with you. And so because women oftentimes, especially if they're attractive, and thanks to social media, women have almost unlimited options in the dating space, she has like a buffet of dicks like lined up in her phone. And so if she just happens to put the spotlight on you, you're going to have to put your bid in and get her to meet you in person as quick as possible. Like, you don't have a lot of time to be DMing, playing all these games, talking for weeks, FaceTiming all day. You're gonna have to put your bid in as quick as possible, because there's another dick waiting on her. And if for some reason you don't keep her attention, or if for some reason she decides to put her attention onto somebody else, it's a wrap. And women just have so many options these days that if it's not you, it's gonna be someone else. So just keep that in mind for right now. Now, when it comes to seizing the moment with business, it's kind of like the same general principle. It's like when you get an opportunity to do something, you got to do it. Because at the end of the day, you could only prepare for so long. The stars will never, quote unquote, align themselves. But when you get an opportunity, maybe to start a business, to make a sale, to get a deal, whatever, you have to do it. You have to get used to being comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's just life in a nutshell. You gotta make moves. You gotta take risks. And one of the most beautiful things about taking risks is that when you are detached from the outcome, nothing can hurt you. It's like, hey, I created this offer. I'm creating this YouTube channel. I'm really doing this because I want to do this. I really enjoy doing this. This isn't work to me. This is very, very pleasurable for me to hop on YouTube and share my thoughts with the world. And although I have a vision that this Red Wisdom YouTube channel and more is going to pop off, I still can't attach myself to that outcome. I just have to do this because I feel like doing it, and I want to do it, because that's what life's really broken down to. Unless you have a gun pointed at your head. Apologize, got these trucks. Like I said, I'm still in Puerto Rico. It's loud as hell out here. Unless you have a gun pointed to your head, typically people do things in life because they want to do them. And if you want something bad enough, you'll do it. If you don't want something bad enough, you're going to bullshit and make excuses. So you just have to have that carpe diem mentality, because life and the universe has a funny way of working itself out. And if you really want something, or if you ask for something, the universe, God, however you may imagine, may just give you that opportunity. But when they give you the ball, don't fumble. Take it and run with it. And even if you get blindsided and blasted, and even if that girl don't call you back, even if that business opportunity fails, you still did it. Taking the L is a win. Why? Because the next time you get to restart with experience. But you're never going to get that experience unless you carpe diem, seize the moment, and put your bid in. And you start doing stuff. Because you're going to be learning while doing, by doing. I'll repeat that one more time. You're going to be learning while doing, by doing. Sitting and just watching videos all day, reading books all day, taking notes all day, is only going to get you so far. You got to prepare. You got to prepare. That's just straight up. You don't want to jump into any situation not preparing for it. Without strategy, you're doomed to fail. Planning is the essence of strategy. Plan, but you still gotta put in that work, right? So when it comes to life, business, dating, whenever you get an opportunity, take it. When that pretty woman shows up, or for you ladies, when that handsome guy shows up, because women really have a problem with this. Like, I might have to give some lady game right now. Women really have a problem with taking action. And that's just because it's the way women are trained. Women are trained to be more passive. They're trained to be the flower, and the men are trained to be the bees. The flower just sits there and blossoms and blooms and chills, and the bees are the ones that have to go and pollinate and land and do all the damn work. Well, you know, ladies can. It's a lot easier for you. Like, men, we're not as hard as y'all are on us. Like, I especially like attractive women. When attractive women have come up to me and have expressed their attraction to me, oh, you best believe, like, it's a wrap. I am taking that bait. And men, any men will do that too. It's like women, like if you like a dude, let them know, because we're not Professor X's. We're not mutants. We can't read your mind. I'm not X-Men. I can't see into your brain and know what the hell you're thinking. Like, you gotta let us know, like, what's going on. Of course, in a tactful way, as so do we. But it's like, when that beautiful person shows up, and you have the opportunity to say hello, to introduce yourself, give a business card, if you're still into that, something, you gotta let people know what you think about them. You have to take those opportunities, because you may never know if you'll ever have that chance again. And so for me, regret is a pill not worth swallow. You know, a lot of us talk about taking the red pill. Well, there's no regret with that. Like, once you go down this path, you just have to keep going. It's a rabbit hole. But you just have to keep on carpe diem and taking action, seizing the day. You can't wait for the perfect moment. It doesn't exist. And as a matter of fact, you create your moments. The real game in this video is about creating your opportunities. One of my favorite quotes from Bruce Lee: "To hell with circumstances, I create opportunities." You know how you want to meet more women? Well, go out more. I mean, you can use these apps, but these apps be trash these days, honestly. Even if you got the professional photos like I do, even if you have this optimized profile, like, I still think these algorithms be bullshitting. It's like the women I be matching with, they either overweight, been divorced, or have multiple kids. It's like, is that the best y'all can send me on these apps? But I digress. But you have to create your opportunities. You have to put yourself, go out, go to places where women will be. And in Puerto Rico, I'm about to go to the beach. There'll be some women there. Last night when I went out to La Placita, there was a shit ton of women there. I go to a cafe. There's some women there. And if, hey, we spark up a conversation, hey, I put my bid in, hey, here's my number. Let's chop it up. Let's go out for lunch. Let's do something. If I don't hear anything back, her loss. For real. That's the way I think about it. It's their loss if they don't talk to me, because I'm at one hell of a catch, whether you know it or not. But create your opportunities. Position yourself. Go out, meet these women in business. Go out, network. Do YouTube videos, create content, put yourself out there. Get an email list, hit people up on a weekly basis or whatever. Constantly be making offers. Do something instead of sitting on your fat ass and waiting on stuff to happen. It don't work like that. The universe favors the bold. Go out there, put in work, seize the day, because time's not on your side. Time waits for no one. You're going to wake up and be like, damn, I'm 31. I don't feel like it. But it's like, dang, I ain't getting no younger. You know, for me, aging is beautiful. I got gray hairs coming in. You know, I got the taper so you don't see them. But hey, you know, knowing that I'll be a silver fox shortly, thanks to my genetics, I'll probably be fully gray by the age I'm 40. That's a blessing. That's an honor. Where I come from. But you can't wait. You can't wait on anything. You are the author of your life. You got to write your story. And if you don't do shit, you ain't going to have nothing to write about. Straight up. So just know, like this video, the game in this video is to seize the day, to seize the moment. Carpe diem. But even further, to hell with circumstances, create your opportunities. This applies to life, to business, to dating. You got to create your life. Nobody's going to create your life for you. You got to create your own business. Unless you, the rich, lucky sperm cell to come flying out of your wealthy daddy's ball sack, you're going to have to create your own business. And if, hey, you want to get into a relationship or you want to, bag some of these women out here, you're going to have to create those opportunities. You're going to have to, put your bid in and let them know what's going on. Simple as that. So that's the game for this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Give me your feedback. Let me know. That's something I'm going to be asking for in every other video moving forward. Give me your feedback. Let me know. Like, I'm here to spark conversation. Don't just observe what I'm saying. Like, give me an input. Give me something. Let me know what you want me to talk about. Like I said, this is a dialogue, not a monologue. Even though I'm doing these talking head videos, this is a dialogue, man. I want to chop it up with y'all. So leave me your feedback. Drop that in the comments. Let me know what's good. And then until next time, peace.